America needs a tidal wave of the old-time religion. America needs to be taken down to God's bathhouse and the hose turned on her. And the time isn't far distant when the wheels of God's judgment are going to go sweeping through this old God-hating world. I want to take a pledge in this morning to
Welcome to the Story of Liberty. A national sensation occurred this day, February 17th, many years ago in 1889, when a man named Billy Sunday preached his first sermon as an evangelist in Chicago. Billy Sunday was a baseball player, a baseball star who played for the team called the Chicago White Sox back in the 1880s. He was born during the time of the Civil War and lived in a log cabin. His dad died of pneumonia when Billy was only a month old, and as the story goes, when he was a teenager, he went out on his own working different jobs and started playing baseball. He was noticed by Mr. Spalding, the owner of the White Stockings and the founder of Spalding Sporting Goods. Billy Sunday became one of the most popular athletes in America. You know, one night, as the story goes, he was leaving a Chicago bar with some of his buddies back in 1886. And he heard a group of gospel singers on the street corner there from the Pacific Garden Mission. Touched by the hymns, one of them he heard his mother sing one day. Billy began attending services at the mission, where he experienced a conversion in his life and became a Christian. He began attending YMCA meetings, and he quit drinking altogether, and he got married and was faithful to his wife his entire life. It's interesting that during the next 47 years, till his death in 1935, over 100 million people would hear Billy Sunday in his very animated style preach the good news. I'll just quote a couple things that he said. He said, "The devil says I'm out, but the Lord says I'm safe." One of his favorite quotations, he said, "Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than going to a garage makes you an automobile." Billy Sunday, Chicago White Sox baseball player turned evangelist.
Civilization and society rests on morals. Morals rest on religion. Religion rests on the Bible and faith in God and in Jesus Christ. The Bible doesn't condemn any man because of his wealth. The Bible says the man that don't provide for his family is worse than an infidel. According to our standard of gold and silver, Abraham was worth $1.5 billion. David was worth $3 billion. Solomon was worth $5 billion. Solomon could have hired Andrew Carnegie for a butler, J. Pierpont Morgan to cut his lawn, and Andrew Mellon for a chauffeur, and John D. to black his boots. America needs a tidal wave of the old-time religion. America needs to be taken down to God's bathhouse and the hose turned on her. And the time isn't far distant when the wheels of God's judgment are going to go sweeping through this old God-hating world. And I want to take a pledge in this audience to join me in a pledge that you will never rest until this old God-hating, Christ-hating, whiskey-soaked, Sabbath-breaking, blaspheming, infidel, bootlegging old world is bound to the cross of Jesus Christ by the golden chains of love.